You guys believe this is Halloween? Let's go inside. I got just the right thing to warm things up. Hey, welcome back, Whiskey Questers, to another episode of Whiskey Quest. If you're new to the channel, my name's Antonio, and in this channel I like to review whiskeys from all over the world. I like to add a drop of water to each one of them just to see if it changes. You'll never know unless you try it. If that's something you guys are into, like all types of whiskeys, then you came to the right channel. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and the bell notification, and while you're at it, give me a thumbs up. It'll really help out the channel. Stick around for more videos. So today we're going to be talking about a whiskey that was brought back to me from Japan. The whiskey dude took a trip out there on vacation and thought about, bringing me something that can't really be found here. So best bet for you to find this whiskey is gonna be if you could take a trip out to Japan, maybe somewhere in Europe. I don't know. Hey, all you European guys, once you guys drop a comment below, let me know if you can find this whiskey there. So I'll drop a link to the Whiskey Dude's YouTube channel in the description below. Go ahead and check him out, give him a subscribe, help him reach his goals. Speaking of goals, I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers. That's my very first goal, and that's only so I can do a live stream for all of you guys. I'm gonna be just sitting down and talking about whiskey while I get to drink my infinity bottle for the first time. It's something that I've been filling up, and I promised I was not gonna taste it until I hit 500 subscribers. After that, when I hit 1,000 subscribers, I got this special bottle. Well, it's special to me because my brother Danny brought that bottle over from Ireland. It's the Jameson Distillery Edition, and it's been sitting there for almost a year. So if I can hit those 1,000 subscribers, I'll get to open that. I'll do another live and maybe just have some people over and just talk whiskey. But enough of that, let's get straight into the review of this Nikka super rare old Japanese whiskey. So this is a 43% ABV whiskey that's 86 proof, and honestly I can't tell you how much it costs because it's not sold here, and my best guess is if you do find it here, it's gonna be on the secondary market, and I'm assuming that's gonna cost you, somewhere in 100 plus. I'm just guessing, I don't know. Honestly, I don't like buying on the secondary market, but let's find out what this tastes like. So if you guys wanna meet me down in the whiskey lair, we'll get this rolling. So let's get this tasting. Hey, by the way, I'd like you guys to meet Sandy. This is the bearded dragon that I bought to protect all my whiskeys right here, all my goodies, my precious. So beware if you come over. This thing is trained to attack. So anyways, like I said, 43% ABV. I know that because in between all this Japanese writing here, it says 43%. So I'm assuming that's the ABV. It has to be the ABV. What else can it be? And I poured this out while I was setting up, so it gave it a chance to open up since it is the neck pour. So let's see what we get on the nose right after we check out this color right here. Now I think they do add coloring to this, but for training purposes, I'd say this has a really nice light golden color, almost like a honey kind of color. Really, really nice color going on. So let's see what we get on the nose, because that's what's most important. Ooh. I'll tell you this much. When I first poured it, I took a whiff, and the alcohol was coming out, was pretty strong, but now that it's sat here for maybe just 5-10 minutes, it's gotten really soft. One thing I did find out online is that this is a blend of both malt and grain whiskey, but with a higher percentage of malt whiskey. So I'm getting nice cereal notes on this, guys. It's a nice malty caramel, almost chocolatey kind of nose. Say there's some vanilla and nice soft woody notes too. Not a bad nose, guys, not a bad nose. Now another thing, I believe this is a really good seller over in Japan, so I think they do like softer things. That's what their palate is what the preference they have. So that's what I'm expecting. It's gonna be something soft, easy to drink. All right, that's pretty much all I'm getting. We'll see what happens once I add some water. But for now, let's get on to the palate. Cheers, everybody. Ooh, nice. You do get a little bit of a alcohol harshness, but I mean, that's to be expected. It's a whiskey. So that aside, I did get a nice malty, chocolatey kind of note right up front. Again, from the Japanese whiskeys that I've tried, they're very, very similar to what a Scotch tastes like. So if I were to do this in a blind, the first thing I would say it's a Scotch, but maybe the more I taste, the more Japanese whiskeys I try, I'll be able to maybe tell them apart from each other. So it's a nice oaky flavor going on too. A little bit nutty with a nice, I'm getting a nice silky mouthfeel going on here. Some char coming out, so it's a bit smoky too. Really nice stuff. And it finishes, I'd say it's on the short side. I mean, not maybe short to medium, but it does finish with some good sweet flavors at the end with a little bit of that char. Like that vanilla or caramel kind of taste in the finish. Really nice, really nice. Let me add a drop of water and we'll see what happens to this. Just one drop should be enough for this one, not too much. Again, if you guys do add drop of water to your whiskeys, just make sure it doesn't have any chlorine water. So some nice bottled water, maybe if you have a good filter, use that. But I hear distilled water is the best. We'll just let this sit here for a little bit and see what happens. All right, and we're back with a little bit of water added this time. Sorry, little buddy, didn't mean to startle you there. Let's see what happens with a drop of water on the nose. Absolutely got a lot lighter on the nose this time. You still get that maltiness and all those other notes coming out, but that caramel, the vanilla, the woody notes, maybe a little bit of a coffee kind of bean started coming out, but more of that caramel. Yeah, pretty much it. But it did get a little bit softer, but that caramel, I guess, did get stronger in a way. All right, let's move on to the taste. And I hope water brings out a little bit more. That'd be awesome. Cheers, everybody. Little happy dance, guys. Brought out some spicy notes. Let's see, spicy notes. I got that char, that chocolatey kind of flavor came out. It got a little bit sweeter, honestly. So I prefer this one with a drop of water for sure. Wow, one more sip. Oh yeah, super chocolatey this time around. Like I said, those spicy notes came out. A lot more maltier. I'm just thinking caramel, vanilla, those burnt barrel flavors coming out. The finish did go a little shorter this time, but overall, when you're sipping on this, and by adding a water and me preferencing that option, I can guarantee you that this is a very dangerous whiskey to be sipping on, because I can see myself drinking a little too much of this, a little too quick. Pretty good blend, guys. Matt, thanks again for hooking it up, bro. I guess it's time for the final thoughts, huh? All right, so my final thoughts on this Nikka whiskey right here. What was it again? It's a Nikka super rare old whiskey, and this is since 1962. But that wasn't my final thought. My final thought was that this is a really good whiskey. Again, If you're able to try this at a bar, because I doubt you're gonna just walk out to the store and pick one up. So if you see this at a bar, definitely give this a shot. All right, everybody. Thanks again for joining me for another episode of Whiskey Quest. I can't thank Matt enough for hooking it up. So this one goes out to Matt and for all the whiskey that he's hooked me up with. Really delicious stuff. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, leave me a like, drop a comment, hit that bell notification so you can stick around for more videos just like this. And above all, don't forget to have an awesome day, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.